Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Daniel. This is Morning Tea. How's everybody doing? Cheers. It is Wednesday, January 4th, 2011. And 2012. I almost had that right. Let's start over again. Good morning, folks. It is January 4th, 2012. Good morning. Welcome. I'm Daniel, and this is Morning Tea. There was almost not a morning tea today. I woke up feeling a little under the weather, and I have a lot of stuff to do here at home. I was gonna go get my haircut today, but I have things to take care of, and my body is just not reacting. So I'm gonna stay close to home and just do some stuff here. But hopefully next Tuesday I get my haircut. So yay! Um, I didn't really think of a topic. I kept running through different things about what to talk about today, and nothing really seemed to pop into my head. So, because I have been asked some of these questions by some of my friends, I have a little list of things that people ask me because I'm posting on some different pages lately, and I've come across new viewers. I hope. Here's some things that people ask me, and I think at the end of it, the moral of this video today of the vlog today will come to. This is my bedroom. You are actually looking at my bed right here. It's my mirror. This is my window. I actually love sitting here because the sun kicks in the mornings. Today it's not because it's a little later, but sometimes in the morning, right in front of, right here, it's pointed that way. The sun comes in and it glares right in my face, and it's beautiful. So I love my bedroom. I don't sleep in here a lot because I fall asleep on my couch a lot or out on the floor. I love sleeping on the floor. So I will be watching TV and just pass out on the floor. But this is my bed. I don't show you. Okay, that side of the room is my door. And then back there is my dresser, but there's a tons of clothes, so I'm not going to show the camera today. I'll show it another day. Morning tea. How did it come about? Morning tea came about because I started reading some really good, and I still read them sometimes. It's called dailyom.com. You can check them out. DAILY.om.com. And I used to get their inspirational emails and read them. On the original morning tea was with that, and then over the year, it's kind of morphed into this, to me just speaking to the camera out of my own thoughts and ideas. But I would read those and record them for myself, and then I started posting them on Facebook, and they used to be about 3 minutes long, and now they've gone on to like these 10-minute videos, which I hope, if it gets too long, folks will let me know. Why don't I clean myself up, or why don't I look cute, and why don't I, edit? Because that was the intention of morning tea. Morning tea is something that's just from the heart, and when you do something from the heart, I believe that there's no editing needed. Any mistakes, any flubs in my words, any mispronunciations, any corrections I have to make are made on the spot, or if I see them and notice them later, I will come back and tell you the next day. But these are just something from the heart. I don't correct, I don't edit, I don't have a nice backdrop, which I'm hoping I will at one point have a nice little backdrop so you guys can see something different. But this is just from the cup. It's just things that I feel, and sometimes I cry, and sometimes I laugh, and sometimes I have nothing to say. Like today. Today is one of those days where it's just a morning that was kind of blank, and I'm feeling kind of blah, and I just wanted to share with you guys. But that's the reason they're morning tea, and I don't fix myself up because I want you to see me pretty much raw and unedited. I want you to see me first thing in the morning, and realize that sometimes, not because it's coming from me, but it can come from anybody else. Sometimes the best messages are just that. They have to come at that same level. So I don't know why I'm fixing my change particularly at this moment, but it kind of caught my attention. But, I'm not being pretentious, and I'm not smarter than you, and I'm not more intelligent than you are, nor am I more enlightened or more connected than many of you are. I think I'm one of the brave souls that doesn't worry about his looks and decides to put them on camera for everybody else to see. Um, Readings. I've been asked about my readings. I do readings. This is something that I believe we all have it in us to be able to do if we focus our energy and our attention. And some of us have a better, we'll call it a gift. Sometimes have more of a gift than others. Some people are more gifted, and surely enough, there's people way ahead of me in this game. Um, I just started really doing a lot of my stuff early this year, and it was The real story is I was doing an article on uh, Valentine's. I was doing a love potion story, and I was at the Chakra Shack. I One of the readers there at the time, she's not there anymore. I asked her about guardian angels and how to connect with guardian angels. So she pointed me to a deck of cards, oracle cards, and she showed me uh, a little trick. And she opened up the cards and she said, "Here, pick a card." And I thought, really, that's whatever. Not that I'm a skeptic, but at that moment I was kind of like, it can't be that easy. So she had me pick a card, and the card that came out said independent. Mind you, on the way to the store, I walk there usually. I'd been thinking that my writing was not going anywhere and that I needed to get back and do some kind of other work. And when she pulled out the end of it, she goes, "Whatever you were thinking about on the way, whatever you thinking about work, this is what you need to be doing. Your job is to be something where you are on your own and you think for yourself and you handle yourself." And I was like, "Wow, that's pretty cool." She went to do another card reading and she said, "Pull three cards." And when she was putting the cards on the ledge, there was a card that jumped off the table onto the floor. We call those jumpers. And it landed face down on the floor. I just moved the camera. And it was the same card. And she said, "Brother, if the angels are not trying to tell you something, I don't know what." And that kind of bit my curiosity, and that was the beginning of it. So I got my own deck of oracle cards, which are the ones that we used before. They're in the living room, but we used them before the archangel cards. And those were my first deck. I read them, read the book, practiced on some friends, and then eventually started getting some of my own messages outside of I don't know what's going on outside, but outside of what the cards were telling me, I got my own messages, and I started seeking people who knew more than me and mentors and teachers, and really started practicing on it. And here I am today. I have my own group of clients, and I have people that I read for on a regular, and um, it is what it is. I can't explain it. I don't know where things come from. I just know that I get the message, and I lay out the cards for you and kind of read along what it tells me. And uh, I guess you'd have to ask people that I do the reading for on their accuracy, but most people, I guess, walk away satisfied. So I think that's pretty cool. So that's where the readings come from. Um, so with that, it's a good segue to find the blessing in the current situation. Okay, so basically, so yeah, it's a new year, and we want the new year to come with all these new great adventures, and we want it to come with great fortune. And can you see that? Is that not focusing? Um, but the fact is that everything we had last year carries over. If it was good time or bad times, bills, financial situation, everything just kind of carries over. So you've got to. Let me try to fix that. Is that blurry? Anything. Anyway. But whatever situation you're going through right now, there is something within there. You just dig a little deeper. And I know, yes, once we dig a little deeper, we're going to find the blessing. But that's the point. That's the point. If things are not perfect the way you want them to be, it doesn't mean they're not right. It just means they're not to the level of perfection that you're seeking. So maybe I'm gonna say maybe we need to go back and look at it again. And in between the muck, there's got to be some flowers, and it's up to us to find them. They're not always going to stand up to us. Um, there you go. Dream your life. Live your dreams. I don't know why that just gave me a little wave of emotion. Um, find what you want. Find what you really want in life. There's that great quote from the movie we just saw. We bought a zoo. 20 seconds of courage. That's all it takes. Just go after your dreams. I'm gonna leave you with that today, guys. Cheers. Have a great Wednesday, and I will see you tomorrow.